What's up, guys? It's JMS80, and today I'm bringing you some Domination on launch. And in this gameplay, I am not going to be playing to the objective so much. I am playing to it somewhat, but not a lot. I'm actually just trying to have some fun in here. As you can see, I'm already whipped out the crossbow. And yes, your eyes did not deceive you. I am using the Spaz 12 with a suppressor. Now, this is what I was using just to get out of my element and just have some fun for the most part. And you know, I was actually trying really hard earlier in the night just to get some really good gameplays, and then a buddy of mine that I was playing with, he was just like, you know what, man, just have some fun with it, dude. Just use something that you normally don't use. Just roll with it, have some fun, because he's a guy, he has fun. He has fun almost every single match, because what does he do? He runs around excuse me, with his ballistic knives, and he knifes people and tomahawks people. I mean, he may not have the best KD in the world, but I mean, the guy has fun. So you know what? You can't fault him for that. And I was like, you know what? You're right. I'm gonna give it a shot. And we went through the entire night, and I just pretty much just did this right here, just ran around with a shotgun. If I had some good games, I had some good games. If I had some bad ones, I had some bad ones. It wasn't really anything, you know, really bad or whatnot. And this instance right here, I get a bunch of hit markers with it and still die. That's the kind of thing you're going to get with these shotguns most of the time. But if I was going to recommend any shotgun to use, I would recommend the Spaz 12, because with the suppressor, it does nothing to the stats with it whatsoever. It doesn't affect the range, the accuracy, the power. It doesn't affect any of that. So if you are going to do this, I would suggest rolling with the Spaz 12. And you know what, use something like, you know, the ballistic knife, or, you know, I would actually recommend the crossbow. The crossbow is quite fun to use. I got a couple of good little crossbow kills in this. And as you can see right here, I unload pretty much almost all of my shells on this one guy in order to take him out. And that's how bad this gun is and how bad this setup is. But I had a blast with it. As you can tell right here, I'm not really paying too much attention to the objective. I'm just trying to run around, find people to kill, and just pretty much just have a good time. And that's what it's pretty much come down to lately. And I'm actually going to have some pretty good gameplays coming to you later on through the week and this weekend. I got on some capture the flag, some CTF lately. I normally don't play CTF too much, but I've been playing so much Domination lately in order to try to get some good gameplays, because I love objective gameplays, and that's where I feel I am at my best. And no, you know, I've explained this before, I don't play objective-based games to kill whore, unlike some people. But I do like Domination a lot. It is my favorite objective type game. I like to capture flags, I like defending them, things like that. It's fun. But I found some fun in capture the flag, though. And of course, you're still going to run into the same type of people that you would, you know, in any other type of objective-based game, like the kill whores. I actually ran into them heavily in capture the flag. Surprisingly, I didn't think there would be that many. I thought that most of the kill whores, excuse me, most of the kill whores would have been in Domination, but that wasn't the case. But you know what? It was still fun for the most part, and I got some really good gameplay footage of that coming to you guys. Some really fun games. I actually get some really good scores in them, and one or two of them are actually pretty close. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that. Now, also something to explain with this class, you'll notice I'm not running out in the open too often. I'm trying to stick to corners and the inside and things like that, because with this class setup, you really, really, really have to pick and choose your battles. It is a must, because obviously you can't, you know, cross-map spaz some guy in his face. You know, it's really not going to happen unless you're like just an incredible shot with the crossbow, and you can just epically, you know, freaking nail somebody across map with it. And this is the strategy you're going to have to take. Like I said before, marathon and lightweight would be a suggested thing. I would only really suggest marathon, because if you're on the go like me, I really like scavenger. I like picking up the extra, you know, ammo and things like that, because I actually tried it with lightweight once, and you are not given a lot of ammo, you know, without without scavenger. So I would actually really recommend it. So yeah, pretty much, yep, spaz with a suppressor. In this game, I do believe I'm using Napalm Strike with the Blackbird Attack Dogs, and I just got my first set of dogs right there. So At this point, I was actually very excited because I didn't expect to do, you know, anything hardly at all with the Spaz 12. So getting my attack dogs with the Spaz 12, I was actually very excited about it. But anyway, right now it's currently like 1 o'clock in the morning. I actually stayed up a little bit later, and I probably should have. I'm actually pretty tired right now because I was just playing, like I said, CTF and everything earlier with a buddy of mine, and my wife was just like, "Get off there! It's time to go to bed. Let's go!" And I was like, "All right, just let me get this." I was trying to get Marathon Pro, and I was like, "Let me get this last first blood so I can get it, please." Oh, and yes, that is a perfect impersonation of me begging my wife to allow me to stay up a little bit later to play video games. And don't judge me, all right? You will eventually be doing the same thing. If you're ever going to get married, you will have to plead with your wife. Why? Because if you don't, and you pretty much just do whatever the hell you want to do, it may be fun because you get to do whatever you want to do, but you're going to have to put up with her and her attitude and her silent treatment, her bitchiness. It's crazy. Oh, to be young and not have to worry about it. And there it is again, right there. Perfect example of why this class is absolutely terrible. Point blank range, at least 3 shells to his person, to his being, and he does not die. But like I said before in my earlier commentary, that, you know, it's a hit or miss with this class. It really is, and I mean, it's really, really fun. Actually, coming up right here, not right there exactly, but coming up soon, I get a neat little cross the map crossbow right here. I see this guy coming out the window. I'm like, let's see if I can get this, and wham, booyah! Yes, stuck across the map. I was thoroughly excited as I fail with the C4 here. I'm actually getting better with the C4. I actually never really use it hardly at all. I'm either using claymores or motion sensors, things of that matter, but I really did have a lot of fun with this class. I would actually recommend using it, you know, if you find yourself getting bored and you need a reason to be excited about playing Black Ops. You know what? Slap on your shotguns, get your crossbows out, and you know what? See what happens. Just, you know, see what happens, and I guarantee you, you'll have some fun. Or you might not. Who knows? You might even get even more pissed off because it just might not work out for you. This didn't work out right away for me. This product right here is actually the back end of like 4 or 5 games just doing absolutely terrible with this class setup, and most of the time I end up just switching out of it and using something else because it's not working for me. And actually, one of the games I got coming to you, let me see what I think. Yeah, one of the games that I do have coming to, a game of Domination that ends up being a really close game, and we come out with it in the end. Starts out with me using this class and then switching over to it about, you know, actually not really too far into it because I realized that the enemy team, they're a bunch of tryhards, and I was like, you know what, I want to win. So that's pretty much where that went to. Anyway, game's coming to a close up here. I actually get the final kill, and of course you can't see the final kill cam, sad face, because it is theory mode, but 202 to 95, and with what? Oh my goodness, a 31-3 game with the Spaz 12. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you guys have a great day today. I will see you tomorrow. Peace.